Marcelas Howard's 1v1 basketball stats, his win-loss record, and shot chart. Let's get started. First, we need to talk about Cell's overall game. This dude is so fun to watch because of his flashy handles and his athleticism, and these combined with his excellent shooting gives him the ability to score anywhere on the court. Marcelas is a former D2 college athlete, and you can tell by how he plays. You don't want to play off him because he can consistently knock down the 3-ball. But you also don't want to play him tight because he might make you look silly and then blow right past you. Like I said earlier, Cell is very athletic, and he uses that to his advantage at the rim. And going back to his shooting, Cell has one of the best mid-range games on YouTube. He can create space, shoot off the dribble, he's just a big problem in this area. And on the defensive side of the ball, he can really lock up if the game's on the line. He's got a high lateral quickness, he's good at contesting jumpers, and he can just give a lot of effort on that side of the ball. During his time on YouTube, Marcelas has competed in 24 1v1s. We're only going to count 16 of them, and the 8 we aren't counting include 3 games against his girlfriend, 2 games against Zaytoven where they could only score with dunks, a game that was played blindfolded, a game against Jenna Bandy where they only played to 3 points, and a game against Foreign Boy where they couldn't dribble. So out of his 16 games, Marcelas has an undefeated record of 16-0, and he has beaten multiple YouTubers like Mill, Foreign Boy, Cash K, and Zaytoven, just to name a few. And since he doesn't have a loss, we're just going to point out his worst win stat-wise. And that was against Zaytoven on January 1st, 2020, where Cell shot 9 for 29 from the field, which included a 2 for 12 performance from 3, but he was able to hold Zaytoven to 5 points. And on the flip side, his best win stat-wise was also against Zaytoven on March 12th, 2020, where Cell shot 12 for 20 from the field and went crazy from behind the arc, going 4 for 4. Now let's move on to Cell's shooting numbers. In his 16 games, Marcelas put up an average of 21.4 shots a game, and made damn near 11 of them. And in terms of his 3-ball, he put up an average of basically 6 shots a game, and made 2.4 of them. And when you break this down some more, Cell has put up a complete total of 342 shots, and has made 172 of them, which gives him a field goal percentage of 50.3. And out of those 342 shots, 94 of them were 3-pointers. And Cell has made 39 of them, which gives him a 3-point percentage of 41.5, which is very good. And as always, here is the list of games that I watched and calculated the stats for. The link to this chart is in the description if you want to check it out. Now let's move on to the main event, Marcelas's shot chart. Now before we start, keep in mind that Marcelas has played most of his 1v1s on his old backyard court, and as you can see it doesn't have corners, it just has the middle section of the court. So keep that in mind when you see the shot chart. Let's reveal, every shot that Marcelas has put up in his 16 games are here on this chart. There are 172 makes and 170 misses. Now let's talk about some of Cell's tendencies. Obviously because of his old court, most of his threes are taken from the top of the key and the inner wings, and he's fairly efficient from these spots. It's clear that Marcelas loves his free throw line jumpers, and especially the right elbow. Next, Cell likes to take a lot of shots in and around the painted area. And finally, because he's quick and crafty, he's obviously very efficient at the rim. So there we have it. We took a look at Marcelas Howard's 1v1 stats, his win-loss record, and shot chart. To recap, he averages 13.2 points per game, allows his opponents to score 6.9 points a game, he has a 50.3 field goal percentage, and a 41.5 3-point percentage. Marcelas is a very skilled player that you for sure want on your team. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It took me a while to put this thing together, but I enjoyed doing it, so if you enjoyed, I'd appreciate it if you left a like. Also feel free to subscribe so you don't miss future uploads from me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.